After 2 long years, we finally got another Diary of a Wimpy Kid animated movie from Disney+. Yes, I'm doing this video outside. The first one came out in 2021. I remember I was looking forward to that because it had been a while since we had another Wimpy Kid movie. Yeah, the animation was a little off at first, but I'm pretty much used to it now. I think the first two, Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Roderick Rules the movies, the Disney Plus ones, were okay at best. They weren't the worst thing ever. However, the newest one, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever, was actually not that bad and definitely my favorite of the 3 movies. I thought they would keep it up after that and make another one every year, but for some reason last year we never got a film. However, this year they came back with Diary of a Wimpy Kid The Last Straw. Oddly enough, this one was actually supposed to be called Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas The Last Straw. I actually wish they did that because it just would have made it funny. That's right though, this movie is another Christmas film. For some reason, Disney loves making Christmas movies from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, so now we have another. I mean, Cabin Fever made sense, but I don't know how they're gonna work it in with The Last Straw because that book mostly takes place in spring. It'll be interesting to see how they do that, but I hope this isn't a trend to come where every Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie now has to be Christmas. Just imagine that. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days Christmas. That's gonna be my favorite. But anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because they just dropped the trailer. I was actually out the day of, so I wasn't able to watch it until now. You got it right here, Diary of a Wimpy Kid The Last Straw official movie trailer, and let's read the description real quick to see what they gotta say. This holiday season on Disney Plus, prepare to go where no Wimpy Kid has gone before. I don't know about that one. I feel like a Wimpy Kid did go there in the Dog Days live action movie, because that movie has a lot of stuff from The Last Straw in it, but okay, maybe they're about to do something even crazier. And then it just says Diary of a Wimpy Kid The Last Straw available December 5th. Trust me, I'm clearing my schedule and watching that right away. I think this really is the best trade-off because making live action movies is a lot harder, especially when you need a younger cast like Greg and they just constantly keep growing up. When you have an animated movie like this, you can always keep them the same age and just replace the voice actor, which I think they did. I saw a couple comments saying that they replaced the voice, so I'm curious to see what that sounds like. But enough yapping, let's get into reacting to the new trailer of Diary of a Wimpy Kid The Last Straw. Let's throw in Christmas as well because I like Christmas in the title.
This holiday season on Disney Plus.
What's taking Greg so long?
Oh, hold on, guys. Now I need to analyze this very deep. It was 1 second in the trailer, but a lot needs to be discussed. Actually, I really don't have much to say. That was just a joke. But it is funny that I barely watch Disney Plus. Actually, I really never do, besides when this new movie comes out.
It's hard to imagine 2 people more different than me and my dad.
Okay, so far it looks like we have the cover of The Last Straw in a movie form. But also, right off the bat, I have to say I'm super excited about the plot of this movie. My favorite part of the Dog Days film and The Last Straw book was Greg and the dad's relationship. You barely see the dad throughout this series. Literally, you never do besides that book. And I wish we got more of that, and we're finally going to with this film. However, I do know that this dad is a lot different from the live action one, but we'll see what they do.
He thinks I'm a screw up. Well,
Please hurry.
my plan is to stay out of my dad's way as much as possible. Because the combination of the 2 of us, disaster.
Alright, so it looks like this movie's definitely going to take place during Christmas. That's not a shock at all. But once again, it looks like we're getting more of the dad, and that is great to see. If this movie can do anything right, it should be that relationship right there. I mean, they did it great with the live action film, so I have hope for this one.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, also I forgot to say, I guess Greg's voice is different. I don't know, I barely can even tell. To me, it kind of sounds the same. I have no problem with that. I feel like people are going to get upset just because it's different, but I don't see it as that big of a thing. They were obviously going to do it at some point because the kids are going to grow up.
From the mind of Jeff Kinney.
Greg has a talent for spinning disasters.
That's the famous church scene, isn't it? You can see him wearing the thing. Are we going to get that in this movie?
A school like Spag Union could teach him life lessons.
You should send Roderick there instead.
All this stuff reminds me so much of the film Dog Days, but I always tend to forget that Dog Days has more stuff from The Last Straw than Dog Days itself. But man, this really should be good. I'm so excited. Dog Days is my favorite book, my favorite movie, and I know this isn't Dog Days, but it's close enough because of the live action film. So I'm excited for this one more than the other movies.
Nah, it's too late to change me. My personality's locked in.
We got a new reference from Roderick. He's locked in. Roderick is a Sigma in this movie.
Once my dad gets excited about something, he's like a dog with a bone. I could tell I needed to do things his way for a while.
You're camping this weekend.
We're gonna be attached at the hip.
So it looks like we're gonna get to see the dad and Greg do a bunch of activities. That's all good stuff. Just because I like the dad so much, I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this one a lot. Let's see some of the activities. We got them in the gym. We have them going rock climbing. That's a completely new thing. They never done that before. So that's interesting. We'll get to see them do some new stuff.
This ought to be good.
Prepared to go.
Oh, all right. They're gonna go camping.
Come on now, keep up.
Where no Wimpy Kid has gone before.
Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna get all the camping stuff as well. The only problem I usually have with these films is that they're always so short, so you really can't get the emotion that you want like you can get from the live action movies. I mean, what also helps is that it's live action, so you can see the actors' faces right there, where with animated, you really have to animate it well to get the expressions across.
It says here you're supposed to put the stakes in the corners first.
I've got this. See?
Okay, so that's interesting. Because this movie takes place in winter, this is going to be a winter camping trip instead of summer. That's a little bit of a different thing there. I wonder if they're going to play into that a little bit by having them have to wear extra clothing or start a fire or whatever. Just something related to winter that makes this camping trip a little bit different from the ones we've seen before.
Oh, come on!
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, streaming December 5th.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Last Straw, streaming December 5th, only on Disney+. It's rated PG.
See what this bad boy can do.
Almost killed the dog there.
Hey, brought you boys some hot cocoa. Oh, no!
Only on Disney+.
Alright, well there you go. There's the new trailer for the Diary of a Wimpy Kid Last Straw movie. I'm curious to see if they do a Dog Days movie, what that will look like without all the Last Straw stuff. Because we've only ever seen Dog Days in movie form mixed with the Last Straw. So to see Dog Days completely on its own will be pretty interesting. But however, going back to this movie, I think overall it doesn't look bad at all. Like I mentioned, I love the dad and Greg relationship. That dynamic is always fun to see when you do because you barely see it. So it'll be great to see that once more, and I hope they do it justice. I'm sure the other characters are probably going to get a back seat because of that, but I'm completely okay with that if they do a good job. But put down below what you guys think about this movie in the comments. Reading some of the comments here, it seems like people like it, but this should be a fun one, and I'm excited as always, guys. If you didn't know, I actually sit around and do nothing all year and just stare at Disney Plus until they drop a new movie. It's actually sad. And the other thing I wanted to add is I'm interested in seeing what the dad will be like. Like I mentioned before, the dad's a lot more laid back in the books, and they've been doing that with the other 3 movies. So I wonder if that's going to play off well in this film or if it's just going to come off kind of boring. I hope it's the first one, just because it'll be cool to see the dad acting a little different. But anyway, without stretching this out too far, that's all I gotta say. I'll be there December 5th watching this movie. Stay tuned for that review. I'm out for now. Buy merch. Link in the description.